Shaba. Right. Welcome back. Wait, hold up. I guess, does this warrant this? I guess it do. We don't normally be here this 9:30 on a Saturday evening, but I mean, welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast, special edition. My name is Cal. This is Brother Math. I think he's trying to figure it out right now. It's post SummerSlams.
I'm here, Cal.
Let's make sure. Hold up. What's popping?
Cal.
What's popping? What's populated?
What did you do? Is that what he does? Cal. Man, motherfucker.
Well, Oba got rid of the roadway. Yeah. It's Oba's time. Banks says, shout out to Oba. Joey Saget. I do think DDM's supposed to be rolling through. At least that's what he said at some point. But we're back. It's SummerSlam. Did it feel like SummerSlam?
No.
Not at all, right?
No. It's a whole nother day left.
You ate Chinese food?
I did not. That's what I'm saying. It's not.
I got Burger King.
Let me see that. Hold on. What you got on?
Oh, shout out to Bootleg Man. Bootleg Man.
Bootleg Benny.
Bootleg Man.
That wasn't even a shirt, right?
No. I think it's a Rock. It may be a Rock Stone Cold shirt that he flipped.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
It's a Rock Stone Cold shirt.
Shout out to Bootleg Man. See, I knew Billy Dick. He was making Billy Dixon going back out there for Darius Card. I fucking knew it was happening. That's the other thing. It's rare that it's a SummerSlam, and I got the SummerSlams on the one screen, and on the other screen, it's still Ashe. Yaya is still fighting Darius Carter as we. Oh man, I had no financial information up, right? But
Yaya still in the mix.
Show was missing a spot. Show was missing a spot for
Yo,
match.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. I was looking at the chat. What just happened?
Did you see that?
I didn't see it. I'm about. What the fuck just happened?
Holy shit! Shout out to Yaya, your new Ashe.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Yaya. Shout out to Yaya.
Hold up.
Holy shit.
I gotta get an image of this show. Hold up. Yeah. That's what Darius. See, because before the match started, after Darius Lockhart and Billy Dixon had their match, Darius Lockhart was like, yo, Billy Dixon, you gotta finish. Because they were saying on commentary that it was Billy Dixon's last match. They were saying. He said it, and he was basically like, yo, you got one more thing you got to do before you leave, brother. And I think that's what just happened. Yeah, Yaya is show it to him, Yaya. Show it to him, Yaya.
Shout out to Yaya.
Oh, yeah, I had to get the image of that. Hold up. Can I jump in here? Because I'm sorry, this is like legit. So, like I was saying, it's rare. It's rare during SummerSlams that you got a whole other wrestling show on. And I mean, literally, like, Ashe's been rocking since about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I'm talking Charity King and Savannah Evans had a knockdown, drag out brawl. I'm talking Ugly Gang had a dope match where they were Treehouse and Saeed out. We'll talk about a lot of this on the pod because I know everybody wasn't able to watch both. You should. Black August did stream for free, and I will spoil this. I don't care. Yaya is your new Ashe Men's Champion. Homegrown. Brother Fam probably gonna be proud.
Yeah.
Are you posting this? Sorry, y'all. We live, but I mean, again, when Black History happens, you kind of gotta.
No, you gotta celebrate that shit.
Did you put it on the timeline?
I mean, I put it myself, and then I retweeted it from us.
All right,
from you and I.
So that works. No, I mean that works for me right now. Then that definitely works for me right now. That's insanity, though.
I don't need an image. I need a good image, though.
Hold up, I have me. Is this a good image?
Shit, if you putting it on the Instagrams, we're going through it as it happens. Shout out.
Literally, this is and for those that know, but usually what happens is if it's not me, it's Brother Math that will post the AN news the news or the AN news on the timeline, and as you can see, like I don't know if anybody else, I don't know who else on the timeline is watching to know that this just happened, but matter of fact. I'm so, because we're supposed to be here talking about the damn SummerSlams, but this is actually more important only because Yaya has been a crowd favorite, home favorite, if you will. I mean, talking North Carolina, we're talking Battle Club Pro. I don't know. This man, he's shout out Yaya for real. I'm mad I didn't get to see the whole match, but if y'all drop a like on here, let me know if you want me to watch it on the Patreon. I'm watching something from the Ashe on the Patreon, and maybe that. But now, yeah, once again, shout out to Yaya. Damn. It's kind of crazy because I'm not saying this overshadows, but I am saying that I knew at a certain point that we were going to pop on here and specifically talk about Obafemi. And I'm not saying one is higher than the other at all, but yeah, to be in a situation where we got Obafemi taking out Brock Lesnar and we got a new Ashe champ.
That's a big deal, bro.
That's this August 1st, and Big Pussy died. It's facts. That's what I found out right before SummerSlam. Big Pussy died. I had to call my mama.
Somebody killed Big Pussy?
Nah, I think he just died.
Okay.
I think he was just fat. I don't know what it was. He just found in his spot. They did. His peoples around the way was like, yo, we ain't seen Big Pussy. And it was like,
so nobody killed.
He wasn't in the boat. Nah. That was an. I may have to run season 2 just for that episode.
Yo, that was one of the. If you haven't seen The Sopranos, I'm sorry that we're about to spoil this.
At this point, I mean, this 20 some years.
20 years. That was one of the deaths when I was like, he had to go.
He had to go.
He had to go.
He had that whole season. They didn't know if they mans had been talking to the feds or not. At one point, Tony said, "Oh, you was gone for some drugs. Now you back.
Now you
Come
back.
Here. Come here. As a matter of fact, let me meet you at your house at 9 a.m. And
let's pick you up." He's like, "Hey, Tone, you know I was at rehab.
My back.
The joint that got me was he was like, hey, puss, does he even exist?" With the list,
does he even exist is crazy.
Does he even exist? I said, "Oh, they killed Pussy."
Tony went in the cigar box and he found the tape recorder. It was a wrap after that because you don't know how long.
You don't know how long. This the family.
That nigga said, "Can I get a drink?" You gonna
sweating? He was. I need to see this. I need to
do me like this.
Oh, not in the face.
Not in the face.
He said, "Not in the face." Oh man.
Like Prodigy said, not a nigga. He look like he going ham.
Anyway.
I get DDM whenever you get here. Whenever you get, we'll probably run it back. Tonight was a special night.
Where we going first?
I think we have to start at the end, and I think we genuinely have to start with the most, aside from Yaya winning the Ashe Men's World Championship,
which is fire.
I think we have to start here. I think we have to start, but only because this is what I think we knew was going to happen.
It happened already.
But what I'm saying is, when you start the night and the night is like, hey, this is the main event in Minnesota. Because
hold on, it is now known as Oba Soda.
The chants inside that place, amazing. In that man's hometown, or his adopted hometown, I guess.
In his last match,
in Hell in a Cell.
They're going up for his opponent.
I think at a certain point you kind of got to. It's Obafemi. It's Obafemi. Who else you going to cheer for? They do.
It's Brock Lesnar.
ESPN, when Obafemi was entering the ring, they had a camera on the other side just pointed at the crowd, and had the crowd, because they was all doing the Oba strut or whatever you call it. Like they were making a moment, and they weren't going to give it away for free. Everybody was off beat too. It was bad. Actually, I will say this: it wasn't worth the two cameras. The people were actually terrible I think it was too late at the night. No. You just gotta know your personnel. 3 hours. The CM Punk Cody Rhodes match. Yeah, I can still. There was I don't know who the lady is on ESPN. I saw she was dressing like a sumo outfit, and she did it. She was like it was the Terminator walking into the room or something. Like, you would think that he's not bouncing the whole time when he's know your personnel. Well, yeah. It's right now. Pardon me. It's Oba Soda. Shout out in Oba Soda. It was a good match too. I'll tell you that. DDM, but whenever DDM will probably tell it in his own time. But it was funny to see him in particular react to Brock. And chat, let us know what y'all thought about the match. It was ill to see Brock rip up the ring, because let me take a step back. In watching Unreal, it was cool to see Cena talk about the match he had with AJ Styles, where they flip and bounce and did like 20 other people's finishers and whatnot. In a match that was really just a passing of the torch, that's probably the one homage, I think, was Brock making sure that he ripped up the ring to hit this man with the tombstone. Because that, as much as I say, I don't know if Brock needed any shine from beating Taker in that moment to be the one in the 21-1 or whatever. But Lesnar made sure to say salute. Yeah. Because from what Triple H said, who said it in the chat? Quilly mentioned that Brock acknowledged him this time. The conversation after, where Lesnar was like, I'm the past, this is the future. Like, he really, I guess maybe the lineage goes at this point, which is kind of crazy. Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Obafemi. That's what it feels like, no? That's what it is. That was a real passing of the torch. That was a passing of the torch. You have coupled with Michael Cole calling him the Beast Slayer. Yes.
And the new next big thing, or however he worded it, that's it. He's one of them guys now.
There was something, and and Michael Cole, I don't think I didn't notice that you made sure to, because he called Brock something. He mentioned something that Taz would say on commentary, I guess, back when they would do Here Comes the Pain. He mentioned Here Comes the Pain at the beginning. I mean, it was, and it very much is it just me? And I mean, again, I don't want to go too crazy, but like I'm thinking about the entrance there and like a bunch of the entrances. Here come
oh god.
Is Dappuccino?
Oh god.
Dappuccino.
Woo!
Woo! We just started talking Oba and Brock, so you made it a perfect time.
Hold on. What are you doing?
He's doing
We've turned this shit into the Eartha Kitt.
Remember, you said he was doing the
Eartha Femi. What the fuck? I'm gone. I'm
That's all for Oba. That's all for Oba. DDM with the merch on. Yeah. I mean, hey,
because you know I'm an exclusive. I don't do old shit. Okay. Y'all already know. I was gonna have a shirt. I'm surprised.
You're supposed to. This is it.
That's my brand. Okay.
If you're going to be a wrestling fan one day,
that's my brand.
Yeah.
Of course, DDM has the Oba shirt with the Jordan type style. Of course, and of course, I wore Nike shorts. Okay, with the Jordans to go with the whole motif. Of course, I did it in Fendi glasses in the middle of the bar, eating my chicken tenders with a fork and knife. Why? Because I'm cut. Okay.
Of course.
You said because you're what?
Right.
I thought that's what you said.
R.I.P. Big Pussy.
Go ahead.
Cunt on is crazy. DDM, what were your thoughts on we're starting with Oba. What were your thoughts on the Oba Brock Lesnar match result? Talk to it. Run us through your thoughts as we're still processing everything.
First of all, let's start with post-match.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. When the look on Brock and Oba's face, I don't know what their dynamic is behind stage, like backstage, off camera, but I feel like they have built a camaraderie because it looked like Brock, right. It looked like Brock was about to cry, and it looked like Oba was about to cry. I was like, bitch, I'm getting waterworks. I have on my Fendi glasses so I can withstand.
It made you moist.
It did, and not in the way that I would have liked it to, but I'll take it.
There's a way that Brock would say, "Come here, Oba. Come here, Oba."
Yeah.
But I mean, I mentioned earlier, Triple H talked about how he's stupid. Talked about how Brock took Oba under his wing. He just mentioned this in the interview the other day. And I think you could see that that post-match situation with what did Brock say? I'm the past.
I'm the past. Like, that's very big of him.
Yeah.
Like, you never hear wrestlers saying that. They'll say, this is the next person. They never say I'm the past, but that was very big of him to say that.
You done killed enough niggas.
Right. I feel like he made up for Kofi. And honestly, yeah.
All right. Actually, chat. Did Brock Lesnar make up for killing Kofi Mania with what happened tonight with Oba Femi? Because I guess that's a question that some people have started having like immediately following this being the result.
That's a great graphic.
I felt like he made up for Kofi the first win. And at Mania, I felt like that made up for Kofi. But they took it right back when we seen this nigga back on TV.
Yeah, it was one of them things where it kind of diminished But does the WrestleMania one still feel more important to you or more impactful to you than this win right now, man?
I know for me it doesn't. I think this win mattered because it's the story, right?
Yeah.
And so out of the 3 matches, you got a story, and also too, this match was long.
It was a longer match, yeah.
Big guys, it was long, and Brock really sold for him. He took the hits. He did what needed to be done, and I think like I was saying in the chat on the way home, Brock is a gladiator. Also, too, yes, he may have had influence on the booking, but he doesn't do the booking, and we know how Vince McMahon was, okay? So, do I think that Brock had his hand in some of those bookings? Absolutely. But Vince going to do what he want to do regardless, whether the wrestler like it or not, right? So, I think with the Kofi stuff, it's something that Vince really didn't want to happen anyway, but he ran with it and took the money.
That's a good point.
He was like, all right, y'all got your moment, bye. It's kind of like how Sami Zayn got treated. He got the belt and was like, all right, bye. Sorry. I think that this win mattered, and the reason why this win mattered, because there's no disputing if he wanted to put over. There's no disputing if there was bad blood. There's no disputing if he was just doing the job. Not only did he do the job, he sold well for him, but also, too, he spoke on the mic post-match, which is something that Brock Lesnar just does not do. And then to say definitively,
right,
I am the past. This is the future.
This is the future.
That is very big of him. And, I have enjoyed Brock Lesnar since he came back a couple years ago, that SummerSlam when Becky beat Bianca in that foolish 96 seconds. I have enjoyed him since he came back then. Because I've liked this old man Logan kind of version of Brock Lesnar. I've enjoyed it.
You mentioned that before, yeah.
I am very happy. I'm very pleased with the outcome. I think that Brock gave him a good match. You can't ask for any more putting somebody over than this.
True.
Where does this? And I agree with you that outside of the parts of enjoying old Brock Lesnar. Where does this put over in the hierarchy of the company?
He is up there. I'm sorry. They're acting like they're purposely keeping him from the title picture.
You have to.
Because the reality is he needs a belt next, and not a little belt. He needs the big belt.
He's going to need the big belt. Yeah.
He needs the belt.
Remember, he's got a title opportunity on the back seat right now. So whenever he wants that,
he needs the belt. I think that they want to beef him up even a little bit more, but he needs the belt. Like they're purposely it's like kind of like in the Marvel movies, how that Celestial is sticking out of the sea and they just acting like it's not there,
and they don't know what to do with it. Yeah.
Like that's what it's giving.
You see, cousin Rock from the Bayou is saying he's number 2 right now
in the whole company.
Oh wow!
Is Roman number 1?
I definitely disagree, but I mean Roman is number 1. But you also have another champion over there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can put him above the other champion. You know what I'm saying?
CM Punk?
Yeah, CM Punk.
I think that the thing with CM Punk though is, and I guess we could talk about that in a little bit soon. I think the thing with CM Punk is that's, I don't want to say borrowed time, but there's only so much time that he's got left in that number 2 position.
Yeah.
And can't we say the same for Oba being in number 2? Like or Oba being where he is. There's only so much time you could prolong this shit.
No,
because
I think you're right, but what I'm saying is there, like if your question is who's the real number 2, I think the difference maker is while Punk is that number 2, he's already peaked. He's going down.
He's
Oba's ascending. You know, he's a 2 that's going to be, like we're saying, he needs a belt. He's going to be a number 1 soon. This could likely be CM Punk's last world title reign. Oba Femi may take that title from CM Punk. It may not be Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if
that's what they're going to do.
So I'm going
to
ask that
because they want to keep him on Raw.
That's a good point too.
So we have a business discussion to have when it comes to it, and
we got to talk to Netflix first,
right? You know, so they want to keep him on Raw. He needs a good feud, but the way that he has been booked,
ain't no feud.
He has to be with big boys,
and they got to They got to be willing to take the risk.
So this is
because they don't want to sacrifice somebody. What you saying, man?
I wanted to ask that. Because Dap is the fan from the jump. He's been an Oba fan from the jump.
From the day he signed that contract in NXT for the North American Championship title, and he got that title, and he only had like 1 or 2 matches before he got that title shot. And they put that belt on him, and he built that belt from silence to what it is today.
That's accurate. That's accurate. With that said, Dap, are you satisfied with him putting CM Punk in the dirt?
I mean, yeah, Mother Punk has had his time. However,
you're satisfied with that being his? That's the payoff.
Here's what in the perfect world, here's what DDM would do.
You about to say?
I would have Drew McIntyre come back to give him a feud because Drew is big enough to match him. I would have Drew McIntyre come back, have him do a feud with that. And then since Randall's not getting that belt, I'll put him with Randall. That way we can tie him up until Royal Rumble because I want him to win the Royal Rumble. They got to keep him away from, I was getting ready to say, put him with Braun Breaker, but you would kill Braun Breaker if you put him.
There's already I was watching on Instagram earlier. They were already saying that he took Braun Breaker shine. I said, nah. Yeah. Braun Breaker body is what shut down Braun Breaker push, but Oba was going to go regardless.
Yeah, and you got to keep them away from each other because at the rate that it's been booked, it'll be a good match, but Braun isn't at the level where he can afford a loss. Drew McIntyre can afford to lose to Oba Femi. Randy Orton can afford to lose, and they have the body and stature and presence to make it make the juice worth the squeeze. Because in a perfect world, I want the full coup de grace for him. I want him to win the Royal Rumble.
He got one of them
crowning. Like I want
you
that.
Cooter? You said Cooter?
Yeah.
Cooter girl?
Cooter girl. The same move as Finn Balor. Glasses. My
bad, Cooter.
I think that
glasses.
I think because I want those big things for him. Like I want him to win the Royal Rumble. I want him to get the belt at WrestleMania. But we got so much time. But there are feuds in the wind that he could win. You know.
But do they have that time, Dad?
Well, that could be next year.
Throw the Intercontinental title on.
Damn. All right. Well, no, this is the thing because. We're not going to be talking Sunday right now, but tomorrow, the Penna Gable could be walking out of Minnesota tomorrow, the IC champion. That may be a decent transition for Oba.
I think they should because they need a title change because they didn't get one tonight.
Yeah.
So that's got to be the title change. You can't count the interim because it's interim. So Gable is getting that belt tomorrow. But
that's
I think that Oba Femi is such a behemoth, and this is where you miss the Vince era because Vince would have had big guys already in the win for him. They don't have enough big guys to what Rock is saying because they turned into this cruiserweight, but like it's like they don't have monsters no more. Right. No shade. All of the monster bodies are in AEW, if you ask me.
You gotta have you got like you said, if you bring back Drew.
Yeah.
You got Drew, you got Randy Orton, who's not like a monster, but he's a big fucking guy.
Mhm.
And I would say you have to, if you're gonna start the Roman Reigns joint, you got Jacob Fatu.
You're gonna
that'll be fun.
You're gonna murder Jacob Fatu if you do that, and because Jacob Fatu can't. Jacob Fatu, it's tough. He may be somebody that could be a good, like, if
it'd be a great match. You can make Jacob look good. He just won't win.
Yeah, he's just not gonna win.
What you do is either have Jacob be the setup for Roman, or he's the person getting revenge for Roman if Oba takes the title. Like, he's got to be either that boss before the final boss, or he's got to be that really first tough defense when he wins that belt after beating the boss.
Yeah, they got rid of all the big boys, all of the big, like I said, a lot of the horses in
what?
AEW, the horses.
The horse.
High grammar police, high glasses. I see you.
Horse.
But all of the big guys are in AEW to me. When I look at Brian Cage, when I look at Jake Doyle, Brody King, like all of the
Mark Davis,
right? All of the meaty men are not there.
They're all down south.
All right, so you said the next match we just.
Big Cass versus Oba's crazy. That could happen. Maybe that's why they're signing Big Cass. Maybe that's why they're signing.
You bring them back to be food.
I mean, hey, Baron Corbin may be winning the title. He could be food at a certain point as well.
I don't like that.
We'll talk about Sunday when we.
Nobody has ever benefited from Baron Corbin being no shade.
I think they're going to try and test that theory again, but nah.
I think he must be MAGA and they like him because he was an anti-vaxxer too in the locker room. I think that's what it is.
I forgot about that.
I think he might be, one of those girls, and that's why they keep giving him chance because I don't mean no harm. I don't know no wrestler that has gotten as many repackaging and chances as Baron Corbin.
That's Baron Corbin.
Triple H.
Again, he backing this.
Yeah. But Triple H actually, even with all that, he actually did get over.
Facts.
That's true.
Baron Corbin had 25 repackaging and ain't got over.
I thought when he was bad or the loser, he was up there.
That wasn't over. You know what the fuck I mean?
Oba wearing Dap shirt on the post show right now.
Oh yeah, because this is what you wear.
Why are you rubbing on yourself?
Of course, I have the official merch.
Shout out Jamal.
What the fuck did you think?
I
told y'all we was gonna pop on for a little bit.
I don't like that.
I wanted to transition out of Oba Brock, but
we gotta talk about the real quick before we leave here. We gotta talk about him ripping the mat up. Because I ain't really never seen that. Maybe I'm young. I'm young in wrestling fandom.
That's the first time you ever saw what's going on.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that. You got to remember, I haven't watched since the Attitude Era, and then I came back in 2020 when Undertaker retired. So in the 6 years that I've been watching, I haven't seen that.
Really.
They haven't peeled that up since.
Sounds crazy. I feel like for me, and this is only fresh because I think it was fairly recent I watched it for the Patreon not too long ago. The first time I ever saw the mat, the boards or whatever under the mat, under the canvas was the Monday Night Raw that Daniel Bryan got fired because he was choking the shit out of Justin Roberts when the Nexus was formed, and they beat the shit out of John Cena. They beat the shit out of everybody, and then I think they had box cutters. They cut off the ropes. They cut up the can. They ripped the whole canvas apart. I think that's the first time I ever saw that happen in WWE. Joey Savage is saying that because I think when the spot that he recreated with the tombstone, that was a spot that Taker did to him. I think they had a Hell in a Cell. Was that Survivor Series, Joey Savage? It was after that WrestleMania match where he broke the streak. They had like maybe 2 or 3 matches across like a year or so, and I think that's when he did that spot. Was that final match?
And him doing that spot in the match, which I thought was really cool. Oba is in a rare air and in a rare club.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, there's only so many places you can go.
you know,
That's what we're saying.
with the cosign and the, you know, and he's in a rare air, and I think it's so intriguing that Brock Lesnar, you know, I was getting ready to call him by his government fam. Always say wrestlers view each other as wrestlers first. You're a wrestler, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And because people have their opinions and their thoughts about where Brock Lesnar may lean politically and culturally and socially and all that stuff. But it's interesting that a man who people perceive as that way goes in for and I'm getting ready to get deep here, goes in for the black guy, but he goes in for the African guy. See, it's a difference. There's African American and then there's African. And if you know African people, their mindset, and you see this with Jamaicans as well, their mindset is different than African American.
I'm Oba.
Yeah. And not even just that, they never view, and this is, I don't want to sound harsh or mean, but they never view themselves as inferior to white people. They don't live in a space of, well, you know, he won't get away with it because he's white. They don't.
That's not on their brain at all.
That thought never. I remember reading Grace Jones's autobiography, and that's one thing she talked about, her autobiography, because Grace Jones is from Spanish Town, Jamaica. And she said, you know, she was like, I never understood, you know, when I came to America, I never thought I was inferior to white people. I never like the way that they think is just different. So I'm not surprised.
My bad.
Well, no. So I'm sorry, DDM, because they said Oba called out Punk, and earlier, because Punk was on this earlier, they said Punk called out Oba. I'm not saying I know anything, but I mean that kind of sounds like that may be, because again, Oba's got that whatchamacall. You know what I'm saying? He's got the title match in the pocket. You say you don't like that though, man.
I hate that.
Why?
Yo, that ain't the payoff that we need, my G.
Well, who do you think he need to be? With Roman?
Yeah, put a bullet in him too. When you start to take down the MAGA bricks, you took down one of the family
is liberal.
Yeah, bust them down over there.
Guess we'll see. I think we're looking at a future undisputed WWE champion.
I hate it
right now.
You know what was so interesting, being in the bar and all of them black people, all them niggas in that bar, and the owner of Jimmy's, he definitely MAGA. He definitely he be walking around in his USA t-shirts and shit. Damn. And some of the staff, but seeing all them black people sitting in their bar, because there's really no place to watch wrestling, like in a bar in Maryland, in Baltimore at least, you know, it's really only Jimmy's that does it.
It's just Jimmy's.
So, you know, we kind of, you know, passively ignore him, and we go and we patronize his business, but you know, it's a bigger call. But it was something sitting in that bar and seeing the looks on their faces when they saw all of them niggas sitting in that restaurant going, whoo! Like,
oh, really?
When that happened, when they was like, oh, but when you heard all them niggas in that bar go, ooh, the white people got quiet, bitch. They do not like us. They was like, what the fuck is going on here?
That's what it is. It's not just that it's happening. It's they don't know what's going on, and when it happens, an unexpected group of people did something in you. It's like you the odd man out, but you're out of the war that's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their brain. They think, oh shit.
Yeah,
it's like bullshit. Yo, I don't mean to do this. Can we jump? Because I see Josh Gilbert with his
Josh Gilbert said, Liv Morgan appreciation. She cooked tonight. She needs more respect. Well, she did. She won her match against Io Sky.
And I knew she was. I should have picked Olivia because I said, I knew she was.
I can't pick against Jersey.
He don't pick against Jersey.
she caught a shiner. She caught a real one. But I think they made a point to have her. Well, she hit 2 Oblivions. She hit a code breaker. Like it, and Raquel and Roxanne was there, but they didn't factor into the actual finish. That was Liv taking Io out. Io's the queen of the ring. She's the heir apparent to Asuka's OG status and being just the nicest on the roster. Like, I don't know what they're doing with Liv, but that first title defense 100 some odd days in.
Yeah, it kind of makes you forget about her not having any defenses.
Yeah,
because the match was that good. So I see you want to see CO, but she had a hell of a match tonight. So we just got to move on.
Io did a good job for her.
She beat her clean. She beat her clean. But again, they did it. There's a reason that they did that. Liv was hooping tonight. Rock says he can't front.
That's a fact.
Trouble. That's her.
It's something about her that still feels. Even though I like Olivia, I don't get excited about Olivia. It's
Too Cold Scorpio is crazy. I think a lot of people are on that wave though. Didi, the one video that I saw when she hit Gorilla, she shared on her page. She immediately was like, "Fuck the haters," because that's what it's been. Has been people pissed off about the 100-day champion, no title defenses or anything. This ain't going to help it.
I mean, it's warranted.
This isn't going to help it.
I'm like, girl, what you mean? You ain't.
Is it really hate?
She said, "Fuck the haters." She said, "Fuck the haters." But hey, she won it, and again, she did it They gave her one that was decisive enough to, if you had questions, she could be like, "Nah, look what I did to your Queen of the Ring." You know what I'm saying? It's all calculated.
The only reason the Queen of the Ring ain't win because she not good at speaking English.
All right, so
moving right along.
That's the fact. Like, that's not a lie. Like, and that's not trying to be prejudiced or anything like that. But the reality is, we all know how this company works. The only Asian woman to kill it is Asuka. Asuka is the best Asian woman in WWE as far as overall success. When it comes to in-ring character and getting over, nobody did it better than Asuka. And that's the facts.
But I wanted to ask you something. I'm switching gears, not because you brought up what you just brought up, but how was the crowd when LA Knight came out? My bad, Cal.
No, it's a good question.
LA Knight. LA Knight is.
Oh, it's just me.
Yeah, LA Knight is just. You didn't watch it? You didn't see LA Knight, man?
Oh no, you were in
the bar. Okay.
Yeah,
people love LA Knight. The thing with LA Knight is like Pink. Like Pink sells out arenas, but the Grammys always ignore Pink now. Pink is not on the cover of magazines, but Pink is always packing the venue. That's what LA Knight is. LA Knight will never. I have resigned myself to the fact that he's never going to get the big chance or the big dance. He will just be one of those people that's over, and they're gonna keep him where he's at until it eventually flounders and the crowd just gives up.
Makes sense.
But this is what, year 3?
Yeah, he's managed to maintain it, working it. Like, to me, I think he deserves a hell of credit for being able to maintain being over and being in the same feuds for 3 years.
Oh yeah. This has really been the same feud. It's not like he's been
been in the same feud for 3 years, and that's really abysmal because there's so much stuff and so many people that he could have interacted with by now.
Right.
LA Knight should be an Intercontinental champion at this point. He's only, like, even when he was in NXT, they played with him. He only got the $1 Million Man belt. That's not even a real belt.
It's his age. He knows it too. It's his age.
Like, LA Knight, they played with him in NXT, and he did an excellent job for them in NXT. I'll never forget that ladder match he was in NXT with Cameron Grimes, I think it was. But I understand that LA Knight is never going to get his just due. That's just the way it is.
Well, remember, he got over when he wasn't supposed to. It wasn't his turn to get over. Yeah. And they're not gonna reward him getting over by putting him over. They're just gonna do it. They're gonna LA Knight him. They're gonna give him some T-shirts, give him some Slim Jim commercials, and give y'all hope. Some Money in the Bank is coming up in October,
and he's gonna lose that too.
They're never going to give him a shot. He's not homegrown,
right?
And he's not.
White. The white thing don't got nothing.
Nothing. It's too. He talked. He wear Timberlands.
Hold on. So old white is just like new black.
The reality is with LA Knight, I think LA Knight has not said the right things to the people backstage. From what I understand, he rubs people a little bit. He rubs people the wrong way a little bit.
Yeah.
And so that doesn't help him. And then being from Maryland, I know how we are, and we can be very direct, and we can be very and that's something that our acts across many industries have always had an issue with when it comes to the arts, right? So I can imagine, because we're the type of people where when we feel like you playing with us, you gonna know it,
right?
And so in that game, you supposed to you know that you're getting fucked, but you're not supposed to say it. You're not supposed to communicate that. And I think he is not one of them kind of people.
I know.
He's never going to get anything. He can do the most banger matches. I mean, look at how they played with Chad Gable, and they played with him. But what I will say about LA Knight, I remember when they was trying to make him Max Dupree. He went along with it, and he did it, and then they changed him back. Thank God.
Yeah.
But he's done everything that they say that you should be doing to get over.
But they don't want him to get over.
They don't want him to get over.
He didn't come. Right. He didn't come to the main roster and then have to go back to NXT like old boy from Australia and so many countless others. He got to that main roster and he stayed there.
I said Chad Gable 5'5". That's a good point. But it's. We'll see. I will say this. In that match, which is the Bloodline losing to LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa is the biggest uncrowned babyface that they got right now. It's a
lot of fun.
You had to have not been paying attention to see how the people have been reacting. And this is for months. Whenever they've been doing house shows, he's been getting this. Is this the first time he got to run it back off on TV?
Yeah,
this is the first time I've seen it, and
I've seen like 4 Christmas time. I thought it was a couple times where he was facing Cody Rhodes and the Usos and all them, and he would do the run because a lot of the time they would do the run. He would do it, and they wouldn't run it back, or they would run it back, and he'd immediately get his ass kicked. He's so over now, talk about organically getting over with the crowd, that he ran it back and they just let it fly. He got a hug from LA Knight at the end. I thought they was going to scrap at one point. They just pieced it out.
I don't like at a certain point you get so you get to this this fever level. Mm-hmm. And they just Dominic Mysterio you.
Yeah.
Don't go full Eric Benet. They Eric Benet him.
It's gonna happen at some point. He's gonna go because it's Solo Sikoa. He ain't gonna be world champion, is he?
Yo, let him take his boots off and let him walk around barefoot like he's supposed to. You know
I don't think that's him. He's the funniest person in their family. I don't think you can Umaga him at this point. He been Umaga.
He has been Umaga. He never go Eric Benet.
He did all that shit. It's never go Eric Benet.
He's still thumbing him. He's still thumbing everybody.
That's his thing, is thumbing motherfuckers.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. I really enjoyed Solo. Royce Keys got to wake up. He got to do something with that character.
Royce Keys, he had that moment though.
He had a good spot.
That spot with Jacob Fatu over the dash. He power slammed. Jacob Fatu was going for his dasher spot. He power slammed him over the dasher and flew over the dasher. That he out demoned the demon.
Yeah.
He still got to wake up though.
He got to. I mean, now's the time where, because at a certain, it stops being, I'm from this spot in America and this is how I grew up. Like, we got to learn more about your motivations and everything. Now he's got a great spine.
Yeah, he got a hell of a spine bust.
I don't know how many of them are able to go on this track, but he recently talked about. He said he was the one that asked to wrestle dark matches before Raw and SmackDown for months after debuting at the Rumble. And that was his way of getting acclimated with the live crowd, acclimated with the style. I guess instead of going to the PC, because how else was he going to train? He'd be training on TV.
Yeah.
I get maybe that's what got him acclimated enough to do a damn power slam over the dasher board and everything. I don't know. I fear Royce has already got the good hand tag. Is he? I don't know if he's that good of a hand. That's big.
Crazy.
He's big.
That's crazy.
What's math? I'm not trying to be funny. Royce Keys is rapping with Chad Gable, or is Royce Keys a base in that match?
Is he? No, he's definitely the base. Is he capable? I don't know.
I don't, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's capable enough for me to call him a good hand.
Oh, okay. I
don't want to fix that tag on him because again, the spot tonight was a power slam over the dashers. He wasn't doing no damn Greco-Roman suplexes into ankle locks and nothing. You know what I mean? He wasn't rapping technically.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But and maybe he's a good enough hand for big niggas. But I don't.
That's what I was gonna say.
He's still getting crushed, and it sounds crazy. Obafemi is still,
Well, he's right now. Oba is the guy.
100%. 100%.
Given supremacy. I don't think that
he ain't got no Hall of Pain run in him yet, is what Kamikaze said, and you got to feel some type of passion from him to believe that he can give you that type of motion.
Even the way his voice sounds, no shade. It's like, oh hey girl, like, and I'm not saying he I'm not saying he that, but it's just like all right.
But delivery of your lines and everything does lend to this nigga dead. Does lend to that believability when it comes to, do I think this nigga about to do it to him in the ring?
Yeah, and that's always an issue I had with Nia Jax. Like, as soon as she opened your mouth, I don't believe it no more. It just sends me out of it.
Damn, they saying Nia Jax is the locker room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because and I believe she is. Like, when she come out, you look at it, you like, oh my god, this bitch about to destroy me. And then you open her mouth, and it's like, girl, take this bitch to Wendy's. Like, it's like, girl.
So the women's 6-man.
So the women's 6-woman tag match, Fatal Influence. They beat.
I don't know why you're laughing. Like, I didn't. That's the thing.
You don't know why I'm the whole chat laughing.
I wasn't even trying to be funny. I just saying, like, when she
take this bitch to Wendy's is crazy. That is crazy. First of all, have you been to Wendy's lately?
Have you been to Wendy's? Is crazy. So wait, did Brie Bella's shoulder really get fucked up?
Because at the end of that, going to these titles,
she had on the show.
Girls had these titles.
This past Thursday, I was like, "Look, I think the Bella's gonna win, because I think at some point, I don't think Nikki Bella gonna turn heel before they get another tag championship run at them. They said, "Fuck that." She back. Fuck that. And I don't remember the spot where Brie may have injured her shoulder, but Nikki did most of that damn beatdown on Paige, which I'm assuming that's going to be the feud for a little bit. In the post, she's at the hospital.
Oh man, they never gonna get them damn belts. You done beat the bitch up that was gonna be your partner. Now your sister fucked up, so you ain't never get that belt. You can look, but you can't touch. Literally,
the hospital
with them belts, bitch. Like,
well, because if Brie, because it's April to 4 months.
I don't know. You can look, but you can't touch.
You really can't. She can't touch.
It seems like it's just not destined for the two sisters to hold those belts at the same time.
Yeah.
This is it.
Cal,
like, this was the run.
Cal,
right.
Huh? Yo, no. Father Time is undefeated.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta know when it's like, yo, this ain't what it is. Like the run that you looking for, no disrespect. Everybody loves the Bellas.
Exactly.
All like, yo, you are who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's gonna change that. Like, you don't need to run to solidify who you are. You are those girls. You just gonna have to walk into the sunset being who you were, and you don't gotta prove it now. Like, let's just Father Time.
Or just call them out. Like, have them do a hair match or something and get the belt so that they can officially say that they had them. Just call them the fuck out. Okay? Don't do no crazy shit. Don't be trying to prove you're a real wrestler. Take it back to Diva Era, smack a bitch a couple times, pull some hair, come out with some lingerie, and put the fucking belts on these bitches so we can move the fuck on. Because I'm tired of it. The page turn, didn't see that coming. Although Nikki Bella do get face bitch as a heel. I love her facial. Just give it like, no shade. I don't do fish fries, but the way she be looking when she like, man, I will fuck that bitch. But Nikki, like, I'm just saying. But Nikki did. Where did that go? What is?
You said I don't do fish fries.
I don't do fish fries. But
that's what it was.
That is a snapper I will take, honey.
Cal, shut the shit down.
What?
I understand.
Let's get out of here.
Is it weird? I totally understand. I get it. I will see what happens. I mean, Fatal Influence got the tag titles. I'm assuming I don't know what's going to happen. I
think the right team won.
The right team won. This was their first SummerSlams. They got to look, and they got to beat a bunch of legends. They're not legend killers, but they got to beat the legends.
I think that I'm gonna say this. Let me take my glasses off because bitches need to hear this. I love JC Jane and I believe in her.
I'm with you.
I believe in her.
Jersey.
And what made me believe in her was in NXT when she got that first title. And I was like, I swore by God, transitional champion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And baby, that's a person I'm not going to underestimate. She looked great tonight, even beauty-wise. She looked great. I love the eye makeup. She got new hair. I was like, okay, bitch, they working on you.
Yeah,
but Stacey Jane, I see it for her. I want her in the belt.
Yeah, it'll happen. I think it's gonna happen.
I like JC Jane.
Yeah,
and I really do. And what I like about her is that even when the crowd may not be as up, she don't care. She leans into it. She commits. I'm a JC Jane fan. I'm
with you.
If she wasn't, the Triple A's right now, and they got going crazy. If she wasn't in this 6-woman tag match, I wouldn't have been surprised if she was in the ladder match for the interim title, because I think she wasn't her when they debuted on SmackDown. They were immediately going at Rhea Ripley. Yeah. I think she's going to be in that mix sooner than later. This Rhea getting injured probably derailed something that they were going to do with her, because they're certainly keeping her warm until they're going to turn that heat back up.
Yeah. Why do people keep saying Rock brought this up? Rock said that it's going to be Fallon Henley out of the three that really shoot off. And I'm not.
Is it because of her looks?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and I said this on the Buckle Tuesday. I said I think that's because Fallon Henley can wrestle. She can move in the ring. She's a good wrestler. No complaints about that. She does a great job. She looks great, but she has the personality of a fucking vanilla wafer, bitch.
Goddamn.
Like, I don't. A star
like Miller's,
right?
Like a Nilla wafer,
right? Like star quality. Like JC has this thing. She's not the prettiest girl. She doesn't have the best body in the locker room, but it's this thing that she has, and that is just like
it's swagger.
Yeah, it's this thing that she has. Fallon looks nice. She looks like she should be a champion. But
I think that's what it is.
Nice.
Yeah, and Tiffany Stratton couldn't.
You know, like a lot of girls look nice. You know, Olivia. What I like about Olivia,
she had a good match tonight.
She had a great match, but also Olivia found a character and a way to do things that made her just not another pretty blonde. She has this Harley Quinn kind of quality about her that I really like, that I think separates her from that stereotype. Fallon Henley has no character. She has no, like, she spent a lot of time in NXT.
She's homegirl.
And I feel like I don't know her.
She grown.
Like, I feel like I don't know her.
They need to figure this stuff out, especially now that she's on the roster. They're gonna have to, because she no shade to nobody, but she could end up being a Kiana James. She could end up being a Julia, who you can see the potential there, but if you don't take no time to actually nurture any of that, it's just going to be another body on the roster.
Yeah, it's done.
So it's but I think, to echo what you're saying, it's the onus is on them to do that with her, and there's probably a list of people that they need to start.
And Rock said JC can only work heel. I feel like she hasn't been given the opportunity to do anything else. One thing, the thing that with JC Jane is, she is a person that people will always underestimate, and I feel like because of that, she'll always fool your ass.
I can see that.
Cal, I just wanted to shout out Lovely. Y'all did a hell of a job tonight.
Yeah.
That was it.
Shout out. It was a phenomenal. I need to having both shows on, and I was doing something else. I need to run back that main event. We started the live, and when I say, like, I didn't even get, this is the shot I got.
Yeah.
But goddamn.
Shout out. Man, shout out. That's a hell of a
excellent.
That's a hell of a moment.
So what belt did he win?
He won the belt from Darius Carter. He is the Ashe men's champion.
He's the guy.
Yes,
really?
This is the top of the wrestles over in Ashe right there. Shout out. Yeah. Niggas knew, though. That's what when I put that photo in the chat, not to expose too much about the Black Rasslin chat, but Fam had been calling for this for a while. That was who Fam was wanting to see win that title a while ago.
Yeah.
So it was good to see.
Shout out to Yaya. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
you're gonna be the Ashe men's champion, bitch.
We knew what this was gonna be.
Gunther, the Ring General. All right, so I'm gonna need Samantha Irvin to, go ahead and suck it out and say, bitch, you made the wrong decision.
She's acting now.
In what?
She was with
Kev on stage.
She was in what?
Kev on stage. She was acting as skits.
Okay, so what is she in?
In a reel on IG. Maybe I don't know where else, I don't know if those are on like Tubi or YouTube as well, but
okay, all right, whatever. I'm just saying because I like the way she used to sing Gunther's name, and I like the old music.
Oh, I agree. You said come home.
I'm here. I like her. Black Girl Magic. I'm here for it all, but it's a no for me.
Safe space is what Meg and Quilly is saying. She plays
that's the Kev on stage situation. That's a funny. I only seen the clips. I haven't watched the whole.
Once again, what is she on?
Not on WWE programming.
Nick Aldis had a
phenomenal show.
He's a husband. He's a husband now.
He's on whoever's on.
He's a husband now. Okay. He is officially a husband.
Your husband?
Absolutely, Mickey. He's a husband now. Baby, first of all,
he killed that shit.
That man being, now they say he ain't had a match in 3 years on TV. But you ain't gonna tell me that man ain't been at home in the backyard rehearsing.
He definitely seemed like he'd been in somebody's gym. He felt like he was prepared, because
he did. The body was on, bitch. He been working out under them suits.
He's already like a.
Yeah, he's cock diesel.
Yeah, he looked good. I was like, Mickey. Who wears short shorts? Now wear short shorts.
But Gunther had it. So Gunther wins. He makes the nigga tap. And they said on that he relinquished his GM capabilities for the weekend. So he just go back to work now. You beat my ass and now just walk. This the shit. Because I asked this in the chat and your cousin was straight up. Your cousin was like, hey, if we agree to the terms and we shoot the fair one and I guess my boss beat my ass, on Monday, everything is everything.
Yeah.
I like how in the post show, they doing stories in the post show now. Triple H basically told him, so that make you say, "Oh damn, bitch, I gotta watch the post show for real."
Yes.
I like that. Triple H came out and said no, because I'm like, first of all, now Adam Pearce, I need to see you in a pair of trunks, bitch.
Adam Pearce,
you talking about
for more reasons than one. But after for two reasons.
He tried to resign after the show and Trips wouldn't let him. So
let's see.
I got two reasons.
They did this for me.
Yeah.
They did this is all I've been wondering. What do you do after you're the person you tell what to do beat your ass at work?
Mm-hmm.
That's you at work and you scrap with somebody in your department the next day. You pass by this person to get the lunch. It's nothing.
No.
Hey,
listen,
how's it going? You cool?
If you whip my ass at work, we fighting until I get one back.
If I whip your ass and we work together, look, hey nigga, cool. You cool? If you whoop my ass and we work together, I'm fucking fighting you every time I see you.
Every time I see you, we get into it.
Fuck that.
I like how they did it.
I'm gonna get beat on. Fuck.
It's smart, and he tapped, and he because he had to go out there. I don't think he's getting in the ring again because he had his lady was out there. He had his son out there. That felt like a big. I got to do the thing that I wanted to do. Now let's go back to making people sign contracts or whatever.
I think no shade. He's one of the few people that I feel like can sit in that general manager seat for a while.
Oh yeah, he's good at the role.
Jack time.
I really, really, really like him in that role. I like him and Adam Pearce in that role, which is why I want to see them at SummerSlam. Adam, put that big booty in a pair of trunks, strut on out to the stage. And I want to see a traditional Survivor Series match 5-on-5 with the two GMs leading their people.
He had a letter written. You mean to tell me Gunther choked this nigga ass out so bad?
And this nigga wrote a letter.
He said, "God damn, all right, Triple H.
I think
can't do this shit no more."
I think that was part of the deal, though. I think they were just tying up a loose end in the story.
This is the level of detail I appreciate. because these are the only questions I have. Is what happens after you're somebody you are the boss of beat your ass at work. It's something y'all need to think. Y'all really need to sit down and think about this.
No,
not right
we're
now.
not fighting at work.
When you shaving or whatever. All right. I hate Maurice. Fuck Maurice.
Oh, shout out to Reese.
If me and Maurice get the ability to have a sanctioned fight at work, and Maurice beat my ass,
I'm fighting Reese on Tuesday.
Maurice ass is the first time you get in that office, nigga. What? Hey, it's gonna be a problem.
It's shaking.
Everything's shaking. The whole building moving.
Not the whole building.
The whole.
Rock said, "I'm gonna be late every
day." I know. I'm sorry. My car. Damn.
Yo,
my
you
car
can't tell me shit.
I'm watching WoW Women of Wrestling. I have it on in the background, and they're wrestling in the middle of Fremont Street in Las Vegas. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The set being in it looks like I'm here for it actually. Like it looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like a stage in a fighting game.
What does it look?
It's like they're in the middle of all the Vegas lights, like out in the street. They got the ring set up in the street, and it looks like it actually looks really cool.
Like Street Fighter.
Right. It looks really cool.
This is live?
Yeah, I watched it on the
No,
CW.
this is cunt.
Yeah. I like how the WoW Women's Championship belt looks like the big Goldie, but it just say WoW on the front. These are definitely the women who, got featured endeavored. But
AJ Lee used to be over there. I think when they started it, AJ Lee was
it's giving featured endeavored. It's giving, Scarface. It's giving.
There was one big black lady that was there for a minute.
Yeah.
But then, I forget her name.
That was Amazon.
She was an Amazon. I forget Rain. I feel like I don't fucking know. Oh wow, I'd be interested. Yeah, I couldn't find WoW for a minute. I guess the final
Aisha Raymond. That's
Raymond. She's tall, right?
Yeah,
I remember her.
Big Femme Vader.
Shout out. CM Punk retained this undisputed WWE Championship. I liked the match with Cody Rhodes. I ain't gonna hold.
I did too. I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
I liked. It was Friday they dropped a clip from Street Fighter, which had Roman Reigns in it. I forgot he was because he's a Kuma, and he got hit with the Hadouken. And they showed the clip, but then they had a whole Street Fighter, choose your fighter type shit, and
which
then
I thought was so cool.
Then he came out of the floor with the helmet, but the helmet had the guile hair. That shit was dope. DDM was in the chat. He said, "I want the helmet.
I want one of them helmets." I know Mimi don't like I want one of them helmet masks. Like that helmet mask gets me every time, and this one was platinum with the gold hair, bitch.
We're gonna get that for you.
I want one of them.
We're going to find that for you.
Yeah, thank you. I want one real bad. One thing about Kodak gonna give you an entrance and he gonna give you a look.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
He gave you an
Kodak. I ain't gonna lie. I can take a lead Kodak sometimes, but one thing about Kodak, he's never gonna let me down when it comes to a look and an entrance. That WrestleMania entrance, I forget which one it was when he had the dirt bikes. The dirt bike.
Oh, that was
and it was
last year.
I was like, come on, bitch. Kodak is gonna give you an entrance. He gonna give you the entrance.
Before him and Cena, I believe.
I like the match a lot.
I like CM Punk's entrance too, although it was mad different.
I was like, where are we going with this?
Well, because it was literally he's just an old man. He's just an old man, but I like the jacket he had on, the Minnesota North Stars
fire
throwback I was watching on was it Unreal, and he was talking about the gear and whatnot, because he's always got something, and it's like everything that he's been wearing has had some type
of a purpose
behind it. So and this is just like, homage to an NHL old team. But I mean, he because I was waiting for something purple and gold, and then I was like, well, this don't look like Chicago anyway. The match was good. What did it say in the chat? That table spot was nervous. Anytime Punk does a table spot, I thought what happened tonight is what I thought was going to happen in that Mania match where he did that shit with Undertaker.
Right.
Shit.
I really like some incense, y'all. Don't mind me.
Oh, do
I'm inside of your shit.
All right, Kat.
You don't never tell me that.
It's time to bring it on home.
It was at one point Goofy Cody knocked the ref out. Well, that moonsault was ass. I'm sorry, that moonsault was ass.
Oh, the whole bar. When he did that moonsault, the whole bar was like, oh.
That moonsault was ass. Rock said the jacket was offensive. That's funny. I mean, hey, he's in Minnesota for SummerSlam. He knew what he was doing.
This is a fact.
It's not. It's like I wouldn't do it. I would. That's why I was wondering if it was
exactly
some type of Chicago thing. I was trying to figure out. And when they said North Star, I was like, oh, that makes sense because he's a hockey guy. But I feel you.
Exactly. You wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
Why was it offensive?
Because he's Mr. Chicago.
He's a Chicago guy.
He called United Center church. But that moonsault was ass.
It was. But it's ass for somebody like at the age of somebody like Penna.
The thing is at 40 some years old, with the style of wrestling he do, he probably John Cena would pull out something. He'll pull out a random move. Who was he wrestling? It was a Bobby Lashley match he had, and everything that he was doing wasn't working. So he was pulling out like top rope leg drops, just random shit to throw it off. Yeah. I see the vision, but you still got to land. You still got to land the horn. But the big part about that match was at one point the ref got knocked out, cleaned out the ring. Punk was out the ring too. He had just got hit with a crossroads and he rolled right out the ring. And Randy Orton out of nowhere. And there were reports that he was possibly due back soon. You know how SummerSlam gets, sprinting down to the ring.
Randall look good. You know, he ain't husband. Randall just somebody I want to run into late at 2:00 in the morning and just have a time.
He's in the F, in the Mary F kill. Mm-hmm. He's in the F.
Yeah, he's in the F. Run into him at 2:00 in the morning, and we both been in the club drinking, bitch, and it's gonna be a time.
Y'all effing.
Damn, bitch.
Effing down. He RKO'd Cody Rhodes out of nowhere. CM Punk hit Cody Rhodes like the 5th GTS. CM Punk's thing, he'll hit you with the GTS now, and then he go on his knees, and the dude he go off the ropes, and he fall on the shoulders. You gotta know something, bro. He fall on the shoulders and hit you with the other GTS. Cuz close your mouth is funny. He hit you with the other GTS, and then it's the 1, 2, 3. So he won that match. I guess this.
At this point, it's like a little game I play. How much can I make Mav crack the fuck up?
Oh yeah. That's
effing down is crazy.
I guess next up is Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. So we'll see if they'll be effing down as well.
But I think the match was good. I think the selling, of course, was good.
Yeah, I like the match.
The injury plays.
Yeah, he was selling the knee the whole match.
Yeah,
I like that match.
There was a lot of good selling tonight. I feel like it was a lot of good selling tonight, honestly.
Yeah.
EO sold well for Liv.
She had a good ass kick in.
Oba and Brock were selling well for each other.
Oba he took that chair spot and he threw that motherfucker into that chair. God damn. It was and the way Oba was catching the steel steps in the face, them shits was nuts.
I was here for it. I think that no shade. If I'm a person buying a ticket in Minnesota to go to SummerSlam, night one was the night.
Yeah, I think night one was without a doubt the night.
They kind of blew their load on night
one. What's on night two outside of Roman in the ladder match?
Night two is Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title, ladder match for the interim women's championship, Penta versus Chad Gable for the IC title.
That's gonna go nuts.
That's going
Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin for the United States Championship.
That one scares me.
And Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio in a Human Monies on a pole match. I believe that's 6. I don't think I'm missing anything.
That's gonna stink.
Yeah, Chad Penna's gonna cook. I think Roman Seth's gonna have to cook. They've been doing too much for that to be. If that's a bad match, that's gonna.
And that's what I think is going to be. Sorry, Kyle, I keep cutting you off. I think tomorrow, nights we always get surprises on nights like these.
Mm-hmm.
Penta and Gable are going to give us a 5-star.
Okay.
The women's interim ladder match is going to give me this is now me being a faggot. The women's interim ladder match is going to give me the looks that I wanted tonight but I didn't get. And the drama that I didn't get from the women tonight. I think Seth and Roman are going to give us a good shit because they're both storytellers.
Yes.
And I like when Roman start talking the shit in the ring, like, you ain't doing this right. You see what you did? Like he'd be like, see what you did? Now you looking dumb.
That's how talking Roman, that shit.
I love that about Roman. Trick versus Baron Corbin. Yeah, okay.
Damn.
Like I feel like, if I can be honest, I love Trick down. But I feel like the Trickster is good in ring. No issues in ring, but I want to see him kicking into that next gear.
That's the thing. I don't know if
he got next gear.
Well, right now, I think it may we're in a point where it may be him still building towards that. He won that title at WrestleMania, right before WrestleMania. When did he win the U.S. title? He was champion before WrestleMania.
No, I think did he win it at WrestleMania?
He won it it's been like 3-4 months.
Yeah. He's still gonna be wrestling tomorrow. He won the title at WrestleMania. And it's not, I don't want to say dominant champion, but like he's been the champion and he's not really had to like do a lot. He's been doing more character work and segments than actual matches. And that's what we were saying on the show. This title is probably one that he could lose, but I think the loss to them is going to be now he's going to have to go to the chase. And chase Baron Corbin. That he's gonna. If y'all want Trick Williams to be a world champion one day, he's gonna have to eat some type of loss and overcome that shit. You know how they do. No shade. This is gonna sound crazy. I want him to lose tomorrow, so that we can move on to something else. Had this belt since WrestleMania. That's April, May, June, July. Yeah. That's a nice reign. Everybody don't need to hold the belt for a year. Okay, we got Royal Rumble coming up. We got Survivor Series coming up. We got Money in the Bank coming up. There is plenty of opportunity here. We had the feud with him and Carmelo. So there's opportunity here. So but I want him to lose because it's time to move on. I do like loyalty with him though.
If you mentioned Carmelo, happy birthday, Carmelo, because today's Carmelo Hayes' birthday. He ain't at SummerSlam. He could there's probably a world.
Who's he gonna be there for? He got a match.
He ain't got shit, but he could have been in this.
For what?
You don't think they could have done like a triple threat?
I mean, they could have, but honestly, Carmelo needs a real good feud. And, maybe he costs, Trick the belt or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like Carmelo need a bit of a refresh. That whole class, Carmelo, Tiffany, and
Braun Breaker,
have not quite met expectations. Let's talk about that. Like, when we think about it, and they've put rockets on them with the exception of Carmelo. That class, who I thought was going to be, has not really delivered in the capacity that I anticipated. In fact, it's the class after them, the Oprah, Trick, and Javon class, that actually delivered.
These are all facts.
And I find it interesting because Braun Breaker is a white man with a legacy name, a nice body. They like.
I'm putting him in the wrong place. He getting the wrong spots and injuries. I'm not going to shoot him no bail, but
the injuries don't help. But I think that because you're also in that. Don't forget who also is in that class. That's Dragunov, Julia, Kiana James. Like that class has kind of not been.
Well, they've been hampered.
There's been a number of issues with that class, and I think some of it is them, some of it's been injury, some of it's been a lack of booking. But I think what we saw was immediately following that, the Obas and the Javons and the Tricks again are the trifecta at the top of the BRP 50 this year. They really stepped up and stepped out.
Yeah, three big like that doesn't happen all the time. They have three big personalities like that in one group. Yeah, that's one of them, for y'all sports NBA people, because I don't watch that shit. But for the NBA people, that's like one of them who were classes like that, one of them classes where
some draft classes,
that's LeBron's class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's what this class giving. But I just they just haven't been delivering, and then Miss Julia, poor thing.
I don't know what's going on with that.
That's not
we get to see her tomorrow, but
that's the Nakamura. This is literally what happened to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
They came over from Japan. Niggas knew their body. Niggas knew how they could work, and then they didn't do nothing. You get flashes in the pan of it, but you don't get nothing compared to that. And I don't shout out Lash, but I don't think you're gonna get anything from Julia like that. They don't see it for people, and you can tell they let you know how they see it for them by the way they book it.
Yeah, I think they really gave Julia a shot. Like I think
She came in with it. She came in with it. We saw it.
She got injured quick too.
For her. But I think the thing is with Julia. It all starts with the character. It all starts with the story.
Mm-hmm.
We have a saying in the film industry: you can't CGI your way out of a bad script.
That's facts.
With Julia, I think she had two wrinkles. Stephanie Vaquer being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the second wrinkle was the injuries. I think that with Miss Julia, she is beautiful, and they should have booked her as a crazy assassin, like not like how Oscar was, but like they should have booked her very seriously, assassin, and like mysterious and nasty.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't nasty enough. It wasn't vicious enough. And I think the reason why you book her like that is because of the language barrier and the fact she's a pretty girl, but she doesn't emote. Like Julia wrestles great, but her facials and stuff, they don't emote. So whereas with an Oscar, she emotes in other ways.
Facts.
Julia has a language barrier and she can't emote.
And doesn't give what you need to give either way, yeah.
So it's like, oh, she's a great wrestler, she's a beautiful girl, but okay. But then essentially gets squashed by Lash Legend. Told me everything I need to know.
Yeah, she washed.
Yeah, she's gonna be featured in Deviton.
Tells me that Last Legend's amazing. Kamikaze, yeah. I mean, but if they got to eat Jordan and Roxanne, then there's also other people they got to accept, right? Like I think you kind of take the good, you take the bad. But I think the thing is that this draft class has been more impactful in a very quick, in a more immediate way than the class before them. But I think we should probably get out of here. It's damn near 11 o'clock on a Saturday. I don't think we need to go into anything else. Well, I think it's been an hour and a half, and like AAA is about to go. AAA is about to go.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be in Las Vegas too.
And they moved venues. They moved to a bigger venue, I think, because of all this. I do plan on being live tomorrow night, Sunday night. After night 2,
I'm gonna be home. I can be on time. We can talk about Last Sheena.
Something tells me I won't say it. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be worth 90 minutes of conversation, based off of how this show is looking. But we'll see. It's time to get out of here. I don't want to say nothing else. Peace to the chat. Peace to y'all. As always, DDM, please take us out.
You must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. It's a miracle. Do-do, do-do, do-do. I can sing it wrong. Do-do, do-do. 'Cause it's all gonna see once it's found in me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it?